Hey She family, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Pieces of She. I'm your host Trish, and we are back again. Today I have mother and son, Jatara and Zylan. Thank you guys for being here. I'm so happy to have you.
Thanks to have us. Thank you for having us.
All right, so you guys know that I introduce my guests with my famous 5 questions. We'll start with Zylan. Zylan is from Las Vegas. He's Generation Z, and he's raised in a 2-parent household, also oldest parent, so you just really raised up here. 1 sibling, he's right here, Mr. Malachi. Let's see, make sure he's gonna be good this whole interview. And you are the oldest, and you are a Libra. Yay!
Like a zebra.
Like a zebra, but a Libra. All right. And Jatara is from Utah. She is a millennial, raised in a 2-parent household. She has 3 siblings. She says she's the oldest because the siblings that she was raised with, you know, in the home, she was the oldest, but she does have a foster brother who's older than her. So it's 3 of them, or 3 siblings, and you're kind of the oldest or the second oldest. And she is on the cusp of Libra and Virgo, so we're going to call her a Libra. So welcome, thank you. I know all about the cuspers because I call myself a Scorpitarius because I'm on the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius. So yeah, there's such a thing. If you Google it, it's a Scorpitarius.
Yeah.
So you're an October Libra, and you're a
September.
Okay, so there's a difference in the personalities, you think?
Yeah, I think so, a little
Okay.
bit.
All right. Well, good. Well, we are going to look a little bit into your guys' relationship and see what a mother-son's relationship is like. So how would you guys say your relationship is? How's your relationship with your mom?
Good.
Yeah? And when you say good, that's what? You guys get along? Like, she's cool? Like,
Yes.
what? All that?
Yes.
Okay, well, on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is like really, really cool, how cool is your mom?
10.
9.
Oh,
9? Okay, that's a high number. That's cool. Okay, using that same scale, how strict is your mom?
7.
7? Okay, that's good. So you have a little bit of leeway, a little bit of room to explore and do
I
things.
think he gets a lot of room. I think he gets a lot of room. But
All right. And let's see. There's one more thing I had to see if you could rate her on. So strict, cool, and I don't know. There's one more thing. Fun. How fun is your mom? A 4? Okay, wait. So there's a drastic difference between the cool and the strictness.
he thinks I'm
So-
boring because I don't like to do the things he likes to do.
Oh.
Because I don't like to play video games and stuff like that with him.
That's funny, huh? Okay, so she's a 4. All right, well, hey, it is what it is. Would you say you're a mama's boy or
What?
daddy's boy? Like, which do you cling to maybe the most? Or when you have some really, really, really good news and you want to share it, who's the first person you think about? Nobody. Well, who are you gonna call? Like, okay, let's say you're a gamer, right? You play video games. So let's say you hit like the highest score and you're like, oh my God, and you just want to tell somebody. Who are you going to tell?
Chris.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
cling more with dad or stepdad.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, because they play video games together
Gotcha.
too, so he can relate better to, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, like,
Yeah. Well, what are some things you guys do together?
Watch movies.
movies.
And
Okay.
eat, and play with the babies.
Yeah.
Oh, so eat. Does she cook? Is she a good cook?
Yes.
Oh, good. What's your favorite food?
Roast beef and
Wasn't expecting that. Okay.
also spaghetti.
Oh, you like to eat.
Yeah.
That's good. Because
Yeah.
I was really expecting like pizza. You know what I mean?
He likes to eat like
Real food.
Yeah, they make me cook because he like wants real food. I'm like, Zion, what do you want for dinner? Like, hoping he'll say like noodles or McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, I want some salmon and rice. I'm like, okay.
So are you a stay-at-home mom or what
Yes,
do you do?
I am. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I stay at home and I watch like 2 other babies,
Okay.
like 2 to 4 other kids that I babysit throughout the week.
Gotcha.
So when he says he helps me with the babies, he helps me with them throughout the week. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's like my little side hustle while staying at home.
Got it. So how is that having to share your mom with all these babies?
I like it because then I get to play with the babies.
Mm-hmm. Good. What do they call you something?
No.
No? Okay. They can't talk it? No.
Only Mia and Maddie can talk.
Oh, yeah. I happen to know them. They talk a lot.
And what do they call you? They just call you Zylan.
Silent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right, good. So no other siblings. Do you play any sports or anything? What do you do other than gaming?
Play basketball.
Oh, okay, just basketball.
I used to play track.
Oh, okay.
I used to do track, and I used to play soccer,
Oh.
and I played basketball 2 years before,
Uh-huh.
and I played softball.
Oh,
That's
you
it.
played everything. So then, out of all those, which one do you like?
Track and basketball.
Okay. Oh, good. All right. So, being a mom of a young black boy in today's world can be a little scary.
Yeah.
Do you teach him like, hey, this is how have you guys had the talk yet, or how does
We
that go?
haven't really had like that talk, like we've just sat down and had that talk. I am just more of a fan of teachable moments. So like if there's an incident at school that is going on, I like to just relate that to why it's important and why it's so important for him as a young black boy.
Gotcha.
Like for instance, there was an issue at school where I think he was playing in line and somebody kicked him or hit him and he told him to stop and he didn't. So the boy kept kicking him and so eventually I think Zylan hit him back and told the boy like he was going to kill him.
Oh.
Or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah. You didn't?
No.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
No.
Last year at with Miss McShane. Do you remember that?
Nope.
Okay.
Black
well,
belt?
yeah. Well, so that was a big thing because at school in Clark County, when we have kids nowadays like bringing guns to school and they're really taking those threats seriously.
Yeah.
It was a big deal, and so he got in trouble. He had to miss school and all that and all this stuff. So I just had to really, just like in that moment, have him realize why it's so important. Like I understand like the events that led up to him saying those things,
Right.
and just making it so like because other students were involved who are not black, and
Gotcha.
I don't think they were punished as severely as Zylan was, and just making moments like those to make him understand, well, it's going to be different for you than it was for Bobby because you're black, or you know. So just I like to take moments like that.
Yeah.
Instead of just, you know, sitting down and have, because I think if you just sit down and have that talk, it kind of goes over their head.
Gotcha.
So when there's moments that come up, I like to just bring it up like
At
that.
that time.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that. Because then they actually maybe remember. What's the most valuable lesson you think your mom has taught you so far in your, how old are you?
9.
In your 9 years of being on this earth. What are some lessons that she's taught you that you really like remember? Huh?
None of them.
None? She hasn't taught you anything?
She has, but I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember them. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure as you go on and you interact with your friends and things like that, that little voice, you hear your mom's voice sometimes going, oh, I better not do that because my mom this or my mom. Really? Okay. Well, hey, don't do your thing. So does anything, what scares you most about, you know, raising a boy?
Raising a boy, I mean, it's a lot. I think just like friends, like girls,
Yeah.
choices. There's so many different things. Yeah, it's a lot of different things, and I think just because we have so many, he can go either way, you know.
Yeah.
So it's.
There you go. Now, are you comfortable talking to your mom about girls? Yes. Have you guys? Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Is somebody cute at your school?
No.
Oh, they're all not
I don't
cute.
think he's there yet.
Okay. Do you have girlfriends? I mean, not girlfriends, but just friends.
Like
that are
girls that you talk to at school.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's good. You're focused on what? Your books and your games
Yes.
and your sports? That's good. Stay there. Stay out of trouble that way. So, does your mom allow you to do things on your own? Like ride your bike,
Yes.
go outside? And
No, I don't go outside.
you don't go outside? Do you have kids in the neighborhood?
Yes.
But you don't, is it that you don't want to play with them? Because you're inside playing the game? Or what?
Yes.
Okay. So you don't get a lot of sun?
I think he asked, because like our neighbors have like a tetherball, and he
Yeah.
asked, oh, can I go over there and ask him if I can play with their tetherball? And I'm like, no. I told him no. Because it's, well, for one, I don't know, I just think it's weird that he would have to go like through there. It's in their backyard.
Oh, it's in the backyard.
Yeah, he would have to go like into their house, and I'm just not comfortable with that.
Yeah.
And so, other than that, he doesn't really go outside unless he has like cousins and stuff over, and they want to go outside too.
Gotcha.
You know? But there's kids in our neighborhood that play outside and stuff, but he only gets to play the video games on the weekend, so he doesn't get to play during the week. So
Oh,
he's
that's
like,
good.
he only gets to play on Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday.
So he's using
So
his
he's
time.
like, I want to be on the game, you know?
Yeah.
So, and then so no, we don't really go outside.
Okay.
I try to get he gets his activities and stuff through like basketball or sports like that where I can, you know. But no, I don't let him go outside.
Right.
I'm kind of nervous though, just because.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I don't. And then, yeah, no.
It's funny because I have a 12-year-old son,
Mm-hmm.
and I literally, I'm terrified. His school is right around the corner.
Uh-huh.
And when his dad told him that he could walk to school, I cried. I literally cried.
He could walk to school?
Yeah. It's around the corner.
Well, see, we used to walk to school, though.
I know.
We used to walk to the bus stop
I
and
know.
all that, and it would be fine.
I don't know. It's something about today. It's just, I don't know. So I know you have 2 sons.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying for a girl?
I do want to have a girl. We're not actively trying now just because
Okay.
the little one he's 10 months now, so If I don't know, not right now. Not right now because
He seems busy.
he's very, very active, and if I get another boy, like I wouldn't be able to handle that one and another little boy.
Right.
So they're very, very active. But we do want to try again for a
Yeah.
girl, and then that's gonna be it. If I get another boy, then that's
That's
fine.
it.
I'll just be a boy mom. I'm completely okay with that.
Yeah.
We'll try one more time. And just more so because I do want him to have somebody who's closer in age. Like
Uh-huh.
Zylan has his cousins and stuff like that he's pretty close with. So I think you're okay with not having a sibling your age. He used to ask a lot when he was little, but
Yeah.
So-
Do you want a sister?
I don't know.
You don't know.
if you had another sibling, would you want it to be a boy or a girl?
Oh boy.
A
You want
boy.
another boy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Boy town.
Because I don't know.
Because if we had a girl, it would be like Mia.
Yes.
Mia's my little sister.
Okay.
And she's 12.
Is she like bossy?
So they're closer in age. They're more like siblings.
Gotcha.
So he's like, no girls.
Yeah. So raising sons,
Mhm.
what has that? What have you learned about males that you didn't know before you raised them? Because there's a difference.
I don't know.
We have brothers, so you
Yeah,
probably
I mean,
kind of knew
Yeah,
a little
I
bit.
had a younger brother, but I don't really know. Because even now, I mean, like, they stink. But, like, they smell, like, boys are so stinky. Like,
Yeah.
I don't remember, you know, and I just maybe because girls care a little bit more
Yeah,
than
yeah,
boys.
yeah.
And, like, he's just so, like, lackadaisical about everything. Like,
Mhm.
he doesn't really care about much. He's just cool. Like, he'll go with the flow. It doesn't really
Right.
bother him.
Yeah.
And I guess just maybe comparing him with my sister because I kind of helped raise her too, just
Right.
because the age difference is
Yeah.
so big. That would be that. Just like girls are a little bit more like kind of just prissy and just
Yeah.
well we are anyway, and we are in our family versus the boys are just so laid back. They're chill. They don't really care about much. So
And it's funny because from my son, I learned a lot about how men think.
uh-huh.
Because, you know, you raise them from a child, and then just the way that they interact and the way that, you know, they respond to certain things. Like you say, they don't really care about a lot of stuff. Then you realize, oh, that's just a man thing. Like, that's just really a man thing.
And see, maybe like once he gets older and like he's more like interested in girls and stuff like that, and his friends have a little bit more influence, and maybe I'll see a little bit more of those things. But I mean, now even though like with my husband though too, I'm just like,
You got all these boys and men around
yeah,
you.
yeah.
So, what do you want to do when you grow up,
I
Zylan?
want to be a video game designer.
Really? That's awesome. That is so awesome. What is like your fantasy game? Like, what would your first game be? Doing what?
You know, you told me about one before. I think you said you wanted it to be like a mix of like Minecraft, but you were gonna change it somehow. Do you remember that?
Nope.
Of course not.
All right. Well, that's a great road to go down as far as being a designer. There's money in that, so stick with that. Mother's Day is coming up. Got anything special planned?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I don't get
Okay.
nothing. I get chopped liver.
Well, do you do chores? Like, do you get allowance?
No, I don't. I do chores, but I do not get an allowance.
Oh, your allowance is the lights and stuff and the water being on and working.
Yes.
Okay. I was just trying to see if you had any money saved
The
up.
only allowance that I got was $5.
So do you have that $5 still?
I don't know.
Well, do you have money saved?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So Mother's Day is coming up. Do you have in mind? Are you gonna splurge a little bit on your mom? Okay.
I'm gonna find something with Chris and then he's gonna buy it.
He's gonna spend the money. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
Because he's gonna buy something for his mom.
Okay, gotcha. So we're almost done. Wrapping up here, what would you tell little boys that, are maybe, babies right now, when it comes to their moms, what are like the 3 main things that you need to do or know when it comes to your mom?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
There are 3 things about me.
Um,
Maybe that other moms might be similar to me.
what do you like most about your mom?
her glasses.
Okay. You're funny.
You're a goofball.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's all you like about her?
I don't know.
Okay. And then what would you like, just to a mom that's raising, boys, and she's like, oh my God, how do I do this? What do I do? Where do I start? Like, what advice would you give to a mom?
Sports, because
So get to know sports.
yeah, well, not even really get to know sports, but I think that or just any really activity. It could be any activity because boys are so active, just busy, and they like to be involved. So even when he wasn't doing sports, he did like a Super League gaming thing where they played Minecraft, but they went to like a movie theater and they got to play Minecraft. It was like a group of maybe 20 kids playing Minecraft on the theater, and they had to work as a team. So even stuff like that. So he likes games, but I want him to be social too. So
Gotcha.
that was a really cool thing that we could do together. Or like my husband is trying to get him into like some Pokemon tournaments where they're like playing cards and stuff like that. So I won't say sports, I'll say just extracurricular activities.
Gotcha.
Because it
Be
keeps
ready.
them busy and they can burn off their energy, they meet friends. So even if it's not like sports, because I really don't think sports may not be for every kid, but they're going to find something that they like, whether it's Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Minecraft, or basketball, like they're going to find something. So
Gotcha.
that's what I think is just keeping him busy in something and active.
Good. All right, well, thank you guys so much for giving us a glimpse into your lives and what that looks like.
You
And
can see his all
sports.
nonchalant stuff going on in him.
So what are you gonna do the rest of the day? What you got planned?
Fortnite, playing video games.
Video games. Yep, you're right. It is the weekend.
You're like, you're coming into my town.
I'm sorry. And so while he does his games, you're like chilling.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the baby, getting the house together,
Yeah.
watching TV.
Mhm.
Yeah, we just relaxing pretty much probably for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Oh, good. Thank you guys again for coming in. And She family, if anybody wants to share your story, let us get a glimpse of your life and what you have going on, contact me on Instagram at pieces.of.she, on Twitter at piecesofshe1, right here at Digital Vegas TV. And you know what? We also air on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, everything. So just look for Pieces of She. Thank you.
Bye.